Hey everybody, Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with a little midday update. There are a lot of things that I hope at the end of the day with regard to the markets that I'm right about. The things that I hope I'm wrong about are the tape's going to die out. We're going to end up with these smaller RTH range days, and it's just going to slow drip, for a little while. That's all that's been happening today. You see how small of a range this is on the daily chart. You go, well, here's your 5-minute, but let's look at the hourly first. This is an hourly chart. It's not doing anything. Now, eventually you'll get a hell of a move out of here, but right now it's really tight. We haven't made any handles in RTH because we're not scalpers. I don't want to be a scalper, and I'm not going to start blind buying 77s and blind selling 87s because I don't want the 3 or 4 handle move. I want the bigger move. I want the bigger move for the subscribers. So one of the things that I've talked about with my folks today a lot is recognizing that there are certain tapes that just simply do not want to give you, at least as of 1:10 p.m. Eastern time, a real opportunity to make money. When you look at the tape throughout all of August, all the way to yesterday, it's been a nice volatile tape that's given a lot of opportunities to do well. No complaints. We went 43, 47 and back. I mean, it's been a great tape. It needs to take a break. And that's exactly what it's doing. The key to overall success is understanding that by not trading days like today, it actually puts you in a better position to trade days like yesterday or the last few weeks that have been very volatile. And it also puts you in a better mental position to trade the next good tape that comes along. There's nothing that's happening on this tape that isn't anticipated. It's just taking a break. It's resting. And when it rests, you need to do less, not more. This tape begs you to overtrade. It begs you to make bad decisions. It begs you to force things. And it's hard to lay off. Like right now, we've got an 81 to 85 no trade zone, which we traded on either side of this morning and this afternoon, seeing if it wants to do the breakout or the breakdown, because you have to be vigilant, because when this wants to go, it's so tight that it's going to go. But trading it inside those numbers, it's just a lot of commission burn. It's just a lot of unnecessary stress that's going to put your trading brain in a less advantageous position to take advantage of the actual move. And whether that's today, tomorrow, Thursday, next week, whatever it is, less is definitely more here. And you're not missing out. You're not missing out. There shouldn't be any FOMO about a tape with bands that looks like that. This is when you got to zoom out, get off that tick chart. We talked about that this morning. And we talked about it last night. And have some perspective. Drill that perspective home. This is not a good tape. It could change in 30 seconds. It could change in 30 minutes or in 3 days. But in this moment, as I sit here, asking myself, do I want to put my capital to work? The answer is a very emphatic no. When it comes to the E-mini, it's not doing anything. So here's a 5-minute chart. Your opening print for regular session, 82.75. The current print, 83.25. One trip to 77s, one trip to 88. It actually spent 35 minutes. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, 35 minutes with resistance at 87. Trading in what effectively was a 1.5 handle range for 35 minutes. So it had a little bit of a break down here to the bottom of the range. Had a move down to 79. We were actually short that to see if it wanted to head down lower. We were long for this, and just all it's doing is coming back and stopping us out even. So we're not getting hurt here. But if you're somebody that's a little more chasing the tape, chasing this, chasing that, you can take a lot of paper cuts in this kind of tape, and that's what I want people to avoid. This is not a good enough tape to be risking capital at this point. All right. Everybody have a fantastic rest of the day. Try to stay awake. Don't overtrade this. Our current no trade zone is 81 to 85. And if it stays in between 81 and 85, we won't be making any more trades today. All right, have a good one. I will be out tonight with an evening webcast, and we'll take it from here. Look, if you watch the morning webcast, none of what I just said should be any surprise at all. All right, trade them well.